What's up, guys? TheDevilDogGamer here, and you know, it's been a while since we've talked a little bit about what's been going on lately, and I said, you know what, we'll go ahead and talk about this one issue. I don't usually do kind of stuff like this, but this problem irks me so fucking much that literally I decided to do a video about it. But anyways, we're playing Insurgency, Day of Infamy, this awesome fucking bunker map, pretty fucking legit, get a lot of fucking kills in it. Definitely check it out, free to play mod for fucking Insurgency, it completely changes the game, it's awesome. Awesome kill streaks. Anyway, so Airsoft. A lot of you have been asking, where's Airsoft, yada yada. If you didn't see my vlog channel, I have a vlog talking about my issues with Airsoft guns. Basically, all of them are broken in some way, shape, or form, either needing new batteries or new internals. I spent probably about $600 getting a VSR 10, completely tricked out with the best Laylax PDI parts to be a gangster-ass sniper rifle, so we can start doing more sniper cam, more sniper gameplays. And the fucking thing doesn't work. It's currently in the shop. It's been in the shop for about a month. And these guys have been working like every day trying to figure out what's going on with this gun. Like, they have no fucking idea it should be working properly. No idea what's going on. But anyways, this isn't exactly what this video is about. What this video is about is my sponsorship with Airsoft Megastore. Now, first, if you guys haven't heard before me talk about, there is no money in ad revenue really anymore. It's slowly dwindling down, and if you've noticed, I've been doing sponsored videos, my G2A sponsorship, Airsoft Megastore sponsorship. That is there to fill the gap of what I lose for ad revenue based off of ad block usage, which is through the roof lately, and it's just getting worse and worse, and it's going to become the new norm. So that's what we're doing. This is my job, and when I start losing out money to ad block, I, switch it out for something else that will compensate for that loss, because I can't guarantee on people donating to me or subscribing to me on Twitch and getting money that way, so I have to seek out new forms of income. And that's where Airsoft Megastore came into. I'd officially quit Airsoft because it was just too fucking expensive, and my local field shut down after the cheater thing, and it just got too expensive, and I couldn't do it anymore. And, I just didn't want to travel. I just didn't think it was worth spending the money and then traveling and doing all this stuff for what little money I was going to make on the ads of the videos for Airsoft, because they're not as good as gameplay videos. And it just got too expensive. I was buying, the guns I had were expensive. You needed more mags. It's just, Airsoft's an expensive sport to begin with. It just gets stupid. So Airsoft Megastore approached me and asked to do a sponsorship. And if I would get back into the Airsoft game, and basically what the sponsorship would entail is any guns, gear, ammo, anything I needed, once a month I could ask for it, and they would send it to me, no charge, and so that way I could continue doing it, because it is expensive, and the gear does get expensive. And but the one thing they asked is that I drop 2 links into every single one of my videos, one for their YouTube page and one for their site. And those 2 links went in just like every single one, just like G2A. No biggie, it's 2 links, whatever. And then do the logo whenever I did an Airsoft video, which is no biggie, because that doesn't get in the way. Now, on top of that, there would be a monetary sponsorship along with it. Each of the links, every time somebody clicked on it, I would get 10 cents. Which doesn't really seem like that much, but it was generating a couple $100 here and there, which was nice, because then it allowed me to pay some bills off, along with getting all the gear I needed to play Airsoft for free. So it was kind of a nice win-win situation for us. I never really had a problem with Airsoft Megastore. I have ordered from them before. They were never really an issue. I did have one problem when I ordered from them. Their customer service took it out. So I was like, you know what? They don't carry as much stuff as E-Vike and Airsoft GI. The prices are nice. I've never had an issue with them. Let's do it. It's not going to be an issue. It'll allow me to get back into Airsoft, yada yada. Cool. So for a few months, everything was fine. Like, I would email them and be like, hey, can I get this gun? I'm going to try this gun out of the field with a few mags, yada yada. They'd send it to me, no issue. Everything was fine. I was making a couple $100 from the links, paying some bills. I was like, cool, okay, so, let's keep doing Airsoft. This is going to be really good. I enjoyed playing Airsoft so much, I actually started getting Airsofters to play at my local field, which is literally 5 miles away from my house. That's how, back into it I was. I was getting people to play locally at a paintball field where they shouldn't have been playing. If you ever seen the Airsoft videos, that's a paintball field, not an Airsoft field. So everything was going good. Then kind of just out of nowhere, I started having to request the money from them, from the sponsorship. Now, I don't know how many clicks each of the links get. There is no data my side that I can see whatsoever. It's basically a number they give me. And I just have to trust them. So that was whatever. So I started having to ask, you know, hey, you guys owe me some money. What's going on? Can you guys send me this? Not really kind of getting responses here and there. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So then it would be like 2 months later, they'd be like, oh, you only made this much. And it would be significantly lower than I made the previous month. And I'm like, okay, so what's going on here? You know, now the money's getting lower. Now I'm having to come after it, yada, yada. And you know, this is a normal thing. I had to do this. My sponsorship with G2A actually lapsed. I'm working on a new agreement with them because there were some issues. But I had to do the same thing with G2A also, constantly chasing down the money. Like, hey, you guys owe me money. You owe me money. It's a normal thing. People, you know, with any business, when somebody owes you money, they're not going to pay right away. You got to kind of chase it. The same thing with this. So I had to keep chasing the money with them. And it became no big issue until emails were ignored, emails were ignored, emails were ignored. It came to the point where at the moment I am like 5 months behind with them. They literally owe me 5 months of stuff. The contract is not lapsed. I have not violated the contract whatsoever. The contract has no expiration date. It's just basically just a big fuck you, Devil Dog kind of thing. And I don't usually do videos like this calling companies out, but nothing else has worked. I have had my network, YouTube network, contact them multiple times, completely ignored. I've had Mrs. Devil Dog call them every day for a week to the point where they don't even pick up their phones. So two things come from this. One, they don't want to sponsor me anymore, and they're too fucking afraid to talk to me about it or pay me up the money, yada yada. If you ever seen the guy Novish who does the Airsoft sniper videos, he's a big popular guy. Well, actually blown up recently. He's sponsored by Airsoft Megastore. They're still constantly doing stuff with him. So that I can see that being a valid point. Two, the second thing is they're going out of business is what I think they're doing. Is either that or they're hurting for money and don't want to pay me. That's a very valid reason. They're not as big as E-Bike and Airsoft GI. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's a thing. Either way, Devil Dog's owed money. I'm not a big fan of having to chase money. And the literal only option I have of seeing this money is getting a lawyer. Now, a lot of people are probably going to be like, sue him, Devil Dog, sue him. Well, guess what? Lawyers cost money. And the amount I'm probably going to get from suing them is probably not going to cover the lawyer. So it doesn't really seem worth it to me. It's just a fucked up situation. And even after I've been owed money, I've been doing exactly what my contract says because I was not told any different. And, you know, it just sucks that it comes down to this, where I have to make a video telling people about my issues because that's literally the only thing I can do without getting completely wrecked. But it's whatever. So at the moment, between all the broken guns, the shit with Airsoft Megastore, I really don't see the reason to start up Airsoft. I don't even have a working gun at the moment, which is sad. And then if I say I want to get them fixed, it comes out of my own pocket to where the sponsorship with Airsoft Megastore would have covered any parts I needed or anything like that. The only reason I had to pay for the VSR-10 is because they didn't carry a VSR-10 or any of the high-end parts. And that decision I instantly regret because, of course, it's broken now, so it's a waste of money. But to be honest, I'm not a fan of spending money on stuff, especially Airsoft, because I've already spent way too much in the past. And now it just seems like I kind of fucked myself because I spent all this money. It was probably what I would have gotten for 2 or 3 months worth of their sponsorship that now I'll never see. So basically that kind of came out of my own pocket. It's a fucked up situation. This business isn't really always as cracked up as it's supposed to be. You know, there's shiesty people and snakes. And, you know, I'm sure that they wanted to drop me from sponsorship and were afraid of, you know, my backlash. But honestly, I would have had a lot more respect for them if they would have come to me and been like, hey, you know, we're going to end our sponsorship with you. You know, things aren't working out. I'd be like, you know what? No issue, dude. That's you guys, it's your choice. There's nothing I can say or do to stop or change your mind. But to blatantly ignore someone that you owe money to and just completely ignore them, whatever. It happens. You know, it's a dick fucking move. Am I going to tell you not to use Airsoft Megastore? No, because I'm not that much of an asshole. Am I going to tell you that, you know, they're fucking, you know, I'm not really going to say anything bad other than the fact that Airsoft Megastore fucked me, basically. they're not a bad company. They have good stuff for cheap prices. Their customer service is good, but at the end of the day, they decided to fuck Devil Dog. So it's whatever, man. I want to get back into Airsoft. You know, I would like to. It definitely sucks that, like, you know, I lost this bit of income that I definitely need, because if you guys talk, you know, listen to me on streams and stuff, the ad block is just outrageous at the moment. It's almost becoming a point where you're not going to make money from YouTube anymore, because it's just everybody's using ad block, which is kind of a sad thing, because it's 30 seconds of your life for free content. I mean, Jesus Christ. But it kind of sucks, man, that this is happening. And, you know, as much as I'd like to sue him, it's probably not going to be an option. I'll get no money. I'll end up owing some fucking fancy lawyer money, and it'll take fucking months and yada yada, and it's bullshit. But, you know, I tell you what, if I ever do see him, I will have words with him for sure. I'll definitely attending SHOT Show next year, so I know a lot of the airsoft companies go there. Might bump into him there. But, yeah, it's a pretty shitty situation. I'd love to continue doing airsoft, but it's just not financially, you know, unless the VSR gets miraculously fixed tomorrow, which I'm highly doubting. I don't really see us doing airsoft anytime soon until some things change here and there, which, you know, it sucks, because I did enjoy doing airsoft. Definitely feeling the lack of cardio in my life with this fucking beer belly I got going on here. Devil Dog's getting fat. Devil Dog needs a diet. But anyway, so that's what's going on with airsoft. You know, it's a shitty situation, but hey, what can you fucking do? You guys want to hear more of my current problems, or, you know, my thoughts, concerns? Let me know in the comments below. I got a lot of shit going on. I don't really usually do the commentaries about it anymore, but if you guys enjoyed this, you want to hear the other kind of bullshit that's going on in my life, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Peace.